You see the gameplay in the background, bro. You know what's story time, bro. Today's not gonna be a rant, but today's a story time.
O down the C, L
Send
M on the B.
explosions on these bad people. You thought I was gonna say the N-word. I'm joking. Send explosions on these niggas. Alright, now that we got that over with, today I'm gonna tell you the story about how I was stalked like every day. You might be saying, oh, isn't that kind of a good thing? I forgot to mention, the stalking was pretty much done every day. Like, it was, and there was never an end to it. Now that I remember, it was really weird. So I used to live in these apartments since I've been living in them for like 9 billion years. But I mean, I used to live in them a long time ago, back around 3rd or 4th grade, you know. And I mean, I went to school and it was cool, you know. Oh, bars. I didn't mean to rap though, but I went to school for a while, and it was pretty normal, a normal school, pretty boring. And then I found that this kid that went to my school lived like next door to me. I'm like, oh, that's cool. So, and then next thing you know, there was a whole neighborhood full of kids that I used to know from school, right? And it was all cool, you know. I was like, oh, that's cool, you know. And I mean, it wasn't good because so first it all started we would go out and play whenever we could, you know. We'd be like, oh, you know, it's cool. We played tag, we'll play soccer, we'll play football. We wouldn't play football, but like we'd catch the ball, you know. And I mean, little games like that. It wasn't like 4th grade or 3rd. I don't remember. It was in between those. But I mean, it was funny though. So I mean, and then this thing started to become a habit, you know. And it was just going like day after day and day after day. I mean, it was cool though. Like, it was cool. I was chilling with my friends, alright? What else would I do? It was pretty normal. And then the reason I really don't have friends in neighborhoods anymore is because of this, alright? This traumatized me for life. This one girl, I'm not gonna call her by her real name. I'm gonna call her Felicia, because that's that's the only name I have in my mind right now. Felicia. Alright, and Felicia, she was pretty weird. She was already weird. She was obsessed with sharks. And then there's something funny. I'll tell you like when close to the end of this. But I mean, I'm saying Felicia was really weird. She would like knock on, like one time, right? It was like 3 months into when I was living there, and then next thing you know, Felicia went and knocked on my door at, it was like 6 in the morning on a Saturday. It was just her. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess I'll go outside. And then I went. I fell back asleep earlier. I mean, cause I wasn't about to do this. I'm like, I'm not about that life, you know. I mean, and then I fell back asleep. I woke up at like 1 p.m. and guess who was knocking at my door like 1 hour later? You guessed it. It was Felicia. It would be Felicia too. But I mean, just saying though, that was really weird. I was like, okay. I mean, it's cool. She might like me. All right, that's cool. Like, you ain't too bad yourself. But I mean, it wasn't just that. It was an obsession. All right. And around 2 months later, there was a note on my porch. You can expect what the note said, and if you don't know what that is, what the note said, then you're pretty much mentally disabled. It's pretty much saying your secret admirer or some crap like that. It was really weird, but I mean, I felt more stalked in that place. I was like, oh no, I feel watched, and I mean, this ain't good for no human being. Alright, so I got the note and I was like, oh, come on now, son. I was like, come on now, you ain't so slick. I mean, if you're gonna do that, at least be a little bit slick, you know? She wasn't too slick, and I was like, Felicia, come on now. And Felicia had a sister, we're gonna call her, let's call her Jackie Chan, alright? Jackie Chan went and told me, Felicia's your secret admirer. I was like, I kind of knew that already. And then Felicia got mad, right? Felicia got like mad. And then she started acting weird after that. It was like, what, November? Alright, it was freezing cold outside. Right? Freezing cold. 6 in the morning, once more. Guess what you hear? Hello? My dad was extremely mad. Went up and yelled at her. I was like, well done. And you know what I mean? It was pretty sad. I mean, that was just unhealthy obsession. And I mean, I guess you could say, I mean, I was being mean. I kind of was, but I mean, come on now, son. Like, if you don't like me, just say it. Like, that's cool. Don't be creepy about it. I mean, yeah, you could be freaky, but I mean, don't be that, like, don't be like that, bro. Like, oh, it's scary, bro. Yeah, and then like days went by, and then like at school, it was just weird. It was just weird at school. It was just like, oh, what's up? And then she'd be like, oh, hi, and then, you know, just the average crap, and we'd be like, hi, and then she'd just be really weird. And then, alright, since I have like, what, 6 minutes on this topic, so there, she would be, she made this thing called the Shark Siblings, alright? That sounds really retarded because it is, alright? I'll tell you what the Shark Siblings were, alright? So she made a group out of Shark Siblings because she loves sharks so much. Felicia, I was like, come on now, Felicia. You could do better than this. At least call it something else. At least call it something good, you know? But no, she called it the Shark Siblings, and I was part of it because, I mean, I wasn't trying to be that screwed up. I was nice and all, but, like, I'm not that screwed up, you know? And I guess I'm like, alright, I'll join it, right? It was, alright, when I tell you this, I mean this. It was a cult, alright? It was some KKK type crap, bro. We would sit around in a circle, and we would go, oh, the Shark Siblings. We'd do some Illuminati crap, alright? And it wasn't healthy. It was just not healthy. I'm like, I can't live like this no more. I need help. I can't live like this, man. And I mean, it wasn't. It was just, nah. Like, don't, just stop. It was creepy, and it was just cringy. Like, just, ugh. So the Shark Siblings lived on, and that stayed there for like 9 months, you know? I mean, it wasn't good. And then my friend, his name was, I'm gonna call him Kyle because of the rapper, so his name was Kyle, right? The dude was cool. He was pretty weird though. He liked to play like Minecraft, and like, yeah, but Minecraft was like blowing up back then. It was like 2012. So I mean, but I mean, he was pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie. If he's watching this, I'm sorry, bro. But I mean, yeah, it was just like, so me and him were chilling, right? There was this huge hill we would use for sledding, and then, I don't know, oh yeah, I was being stupid. I was using my bike, and I went down the bike on the hill, so I almost like died that day. I'll make a story out of that. I almost died, and, what do you know? This man, this woman, Felicia, comes out of nowhere and says, "Oh, I'll help you." She has band-aids, right? She has band-aids in her pocket. Like, I mean, I know that's, but like, band-aid. Who carries band-aids in their pockets? Who? Name one person that carries band-aids in their pockets. No one. Like, just has band-aids in. Like, what did you use those for? Like, honestly, like, do you kill people? Oh yeah, and then another side note on that, she was really weird about, like, she was like I wouldn't explain it emo or gothic. I would explain it as like, just weird, plain out weird. Like, Frozen came out around that time, you know, that stupid Disney movie, right? The "Do you wanna build a snowman?" Right? So she sang this one alternate version that was really nice, and I really liked it. Called "Do You Wanna Hide a Body?" Yeah, that was weird. You know, it's nothing weird. It's pretty normal, you know? And I mean, I'm just like, oh no, come on now, son. You can't be doing this to me. You're gonna give me a heart attack. So she's saying that. Felicia was like really weird about that crap. She was really weird about killing people and massacres, alright? That was her strong spot, alright? When I tell you that, I mean it. I mean it, alright? It was not good for human beings. Okay? I think that'll be my new catchphrase. This can't possibly be good for any human being, alright? But I mean, it's not good. It's like unhealthy, bro. I'm gonna cut right here because I gotta get. I'm gonna drink some Kool-Aid, you know. Right, I just finished drinking my Kool-Aid. That was some good Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, so the band-aids, right? She fixed me up. I'm like, thanks, bro. Like, she actually did fix me up, so that's dope. But I mean, that wasn't good no more, you know? After that, I felt threatened, right? I felt harassed. Right? I'm not playing when I tell you this. I felt harassed, okay? So I was at my house, right? I was just chilling, bro. And we had these huge, windows in our living room, right? And so these windows had curtains, right? And what do you know? It was like 8 p.m. when my dad said, "Hey, yo, go take the dog out because he probably needs to take a piss," you know? I was like, "All right, that's cool. I'll take him out." So I walk out with my dog. I mean, nothing to worry about, you know. It was Felicia's chilling in her house, hopefully. Well, I was wrong because Felicia was hiding in a bush. I cannot tell you enough that Felicia, like, I can't stress this enough. Who hides in a bush waiting for me, alright, me, to get out of my house to take my dog out? No one, alright? No one in the right mind would do that. It was just weird. I was like, "Oh, hey, Felicia." And then she was like, "Oh, you saw me." I'm like, "Obviously I saw you. You're in front of my eyes." And then she just ran off. Right? So I got my dog out. I took care of his business, right? And I mean, guess what I hear 20 minutes later at my window? A knock, right? I hear ba 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 ba, right? I hear wait. That's what I hear, right? I'm like, oh, come on. I'm at my window, so I open the door. There's no one there. I'm like, oh, someone probably ding-dong ditched me, alright? That's fine. And then I hear it again, but this time I'm like, oh, this is coming from the window. I go outside, and to my surprise, I mean, it wasn't suspected or anything, you know. I had no idea it would be Felicia behind the window. I was like, "Go home, please," and she just smiled at me, laughed, and ran. I was like, "Son, I'm out, alright? I'm not playing this, bro." I was like, "I'm not doing this, bro." And I mean, yeah, pretty much weird things like that would happen occasionally. Like, she would leave notes saying, she probably started chain messages. Like, thinking about it, she probably did start chain messages where it's like, she would be like, "If you don't sign this back, I'll find you." And she said some weird crap. She said, "I'll find you and I'll cut you bad." I was like, okay then. And it was just really stupid. It's trying to scare me type crap. It really didn't work, but I mean, actually, never mind. It did work a lot because I am traumatized now. But I mean, what else happened? So the Shark siblings, we had a weekly meeting where she talked about how sharks, let me put this in child-friendly words so I don't get demonetized. How sharks reproduce, alright? And it wasn't nice, alright? I had to sit there because I'm a nice person. And I'm not about to be like that. I'm not about to be me, alright? I know people have feelings up in this joint. But come on now, son. You cannot do this to me when I tell you this was really weird and I had to sit through half an hour of this. I was about to leave when she's like, alright, you guys can go home now. I'm like, thank the Lord. I have never been this happy ever in my life. Or as a 9-year-old kid, I had never been happier in my life. Okay. It was just weird. And then one time I remember I was at school I was chilling with Kyle, right? Kyle and we're just chilling, right? And then Felicia comes out of nowhere, bro, and starts let's say child friendly. She starts rubbing uh starts rubbing her hand, well, how's this child friendly? Rubbing her hand on like everywhere on me, like my face too, like my face. Like she'd grab my nose and then my mouth. I'd be like, alright, that's cool, but I mean, I don't like you, bro. Like, go, who is your man's? Like, who's your man's, bro? Go find whose girl is this? Like, come on now, come and get your girl. Like, just stop, right? So I spazzed out. I asked the teacher, like I immediately blurted out, I was like, Miss, can I go to the bathroom? She said, alright, that's fine. I sprinted out of that classroom faster than Speedy Gonzalez, alright? And I mean, other than that, I started, you know what, I started playing her game. I was like, alright, you're gonna send me a weird crap, I'll send you weird crap, right? Through paper, I sent her something like, some riddle or some crap. I sent her some, something stupid. I sent her something stupid, and I mean, and she was she came back knocking on my door. She was like, "What's this?" I'm like, "I don't know." I was trying to play it low key, you know. I was trying to be like, "I don't know who wrote that," you know. But I wasn't like, you know. It was funny though, cause her reaction was like pretty mad, you know. And I mean, Felicia was like, I don't know, alright, I don't know what was going on in her mind. Well, like, ever since the incident with her knocking on the glass and acting like a maniac, I felt kind of weird. Like, I couldn't sleep at night. I was feeling like feeling like I was being watched. Like, 100% I was being watched. I'm like, alright, I don't feel safe no more. I was like, no, I can't do this no more, bro. I was like, I don't think I can go on like this anymore, you know? And I mean, life was pretty normal after that. I mean, yeah, I still went out with the Sharks. I remember my last Shark sibling meeting, where it was like my last week there because we were moving, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna be nice. I had a shark book. It was called Sharkopedia. I was like, here you go, you can have it. I gave it to her. You have no clue, right? What went through my mind at that moment. I went split seconds in 0.0001 second. She leaped in on me and she was like, thank you. I was like, Jesus Christ, I need help. I was like, I need some professional bodyguard because I can't do this, man. I was saying, like, bro, I need some professional help, bro. I mean, I know I shouldn't be talking about professional help, but I mean, I know this female needs help, alright? I'm not having this, bro. Like, I know I feel bad, like, I still feel bad, but I mean, I kinda, alright, this is just, alright, you know what? That was the story. She was just pretty much stalking me all my life, and I mean, all my life was pretty much just, all my life there was pretty much just, lived in fear of waking up to Felicia next to me with like a knife or something. It was just one of those freaky females, you know. Oh, that's a new catchphrase, freaky females, right? That's gonna be a series on this channel, freaky females. Anyways, I'm just gonna go on talking a little bit about future crap. I don't know, maybe I'll keep uploading on this channel, cause I don't know, probably I don't know, you know. And I mean, I probably regret not being with that chick because look at me now, I'm like lonely and yeah, pretty much. At least someone would actually love me. It's like my parents. I have enough for my parents, right? It's like, no, at least, I have a girlfriend at least, but whatever, bro. I wouldn't want a psycho one. The one would be like, if I were out like 1 second late, like if I came in home 1 second late, she'd probably like have a knife ready and a hot iron, be like, where you been? I'd be like, I was late by a minute, you know? But I mean, anyways, guys, if you enjoyed it, drop a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and I don't know. I guess may the force be with you.